I'm Jordan Bassett. You're watching NME. We're here at Bestival with Circa Waves.
Hello.
Hi guys.
All right.
How are you doing?
Well,
good. Just checking in there. Really glad to hear it. How's Bestival been so far for you?
Wet.
Yeah.
Pretty wet.
Wet and windy.
Wet and windy, but you know, I haven't really left the backstage bit yet.
You were here already, right?
I was here on Thursday to do the briefest of acoustic sets.
Okay, so you just like give them a little taste, left them wanting more.
Yeah, I was here for like an hour.
Okay.
And then went straight back home.
And you're going to be on the main stage later?
Yep.
How are you feeling about that?
Nervous?
The apocalypse is nigh.
I think we're all going to have to weigh down our ankles. I'm going to wear a harness. It's pretty like winter is coming.
Yeah, it is very much, yeah.
I'm
very
looking, there's a castle at the other side of the stage.
That is true.
And I love a gig with a view.
Yeah. It's all getting a bit Game of Thrones, isn't it, actually, here?
A little bit. It's going to be a lot of murder.
Right, yeah. So the latest album, Different Creatures, is kind of like, a lot of people have said it's like more heavy, more kind of like confrontational maybe than the first album. Has that changed the audiences at the shows that you've been playing?
It's a bit more violent now, the audiences. Like, we used to get like, you know, a couple of circle pits.
Really?
Now we'll have like 20 circle pits.
And there's a lot of smoke bombs these days as well.
What?
Yeah, we get flares. It's more flares, more circle pits, more like people getting carried out.
Oh my god.
I feel like we have to accept some responsibility for that.
Right, yeah.
But not a lot.
We definitely don't plant people who are violent in the middle of the crowd to start it.
Yeah, we believe it.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
So that with a glint in his eye. When you brought out Different Creatures, and it was so much less of a kind of like light pop record than your previous album, were you worried about like alienating the fan base that you built up?
I mean, I think it crosses your mind as to whether or not something different will turn people off, but I think we wanted to do something that kept things interesting for us. We didn't want to just be that same band, and we want to be around for a while, so we want to progress. And like, luckily when we went back out and toured again, people had like grasped onto it really quickly. We toured like a week after the record came out, and I was amazed at like how many people knew the album tracks and seemed to be embracing the new direction. It's a lot more fun for us as well. There's a lot more.
I bet, yeah.
And it feels like it suits the live show a lot more as well.
It was quite a brave thing to do, really. I mean, you could have just kind of followed the same
It
path.
was brave. Thank you.
No one says that.
It's brave to come onto this site as well. I think we're all
I
brave
feel like
for
this
being
tent
here.
is about to collapse.
There's like lots of sort of heavy issues addressed on the album. There's some political references on there. There's been a lot of people making sort of reference on stage to the fact that the world is basically falling apart. Are you planning anything like that? And do you think is it like important for musicians to say things like that if they've got a public stage?
I think if you've got a platform and you've got something to say, use it.
Right, yeah.
But don't think just because you've got a platform that means you've got something to say.
Right.
That's what I think. That's my advice.
Yes. I follow the logic there.
Yeah.
Also, Serge from Kasabian said fairly recently that there's no decent guitar bands around anymore.
Has he heard Different Creatures?
Is he talking about his own band as well? No, it's quite. I saw an interview with another band who were like really young, and they said the same thing. And it just seems to be like, when we started as well, we got asked that question, it's like, you're a guitar band, what does that mean? And then you go, oh, there's guitar bands, it's about time they came back. And then actually, if you look around, there's loads.
Yeah.
There's loads of guitar bands, like Wolf Alice, great band. We're a great band.
Great band.
And then like, you know, before we were signed as well, it's like Peace, they were around, like they definitely gave us a massive boost in terms of like audiences being receptive to it. So it's good though. It's a nice little one-liner, isn't it?
It is.
It sits nicely.
It is. I mean, there's all those like South London guitar bands as well. So.
In Heaven.
Yeah.
But I do think it's good that we brought guitar music back.
Well, I mean,
at the same time, I do agree with that.
It was us who did it single-handedly.
Well done, guys.
It was just us.
Yeah.
Thank God.
And in 10 years' time, we're going to say there's no decent guitar bands left.
Yeah.
And we're going to have some headlines as well.
So you guys must have headliner status in your sites. Is there like a 5-year plan?
Yeah,
we were talking the 5-year plan on the way over here. Actually, that is part of it.
You got a spreadsheet?
It's not quite. It's a PowerPoint.
We have an AGM.
Oh, if you'd have said you could have brought it along, we could have.
Every December we get around the table,
Yeah.
get the shareholders. I did suggest floating ourselves on the stock market.
Yeah.
Thought maybe that would be a thing, like publicly traded band.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my idea
why
was
not?
to diversify into other areas because obviously music's probably dying.
Right.
Like Netflix, we're going to get a Netflix series, something like that, or maybe just move into canned goods for the apocalypse.
Subscription service.
Yeah, subscription to cans. Like, remember Netflix when you used to email your DVDs? Not
Yeah.
email you, post you them.
Right,
You can
yeah.
get canned food subscription posted to your house.
Perfect. Get an app.
Yeah.
Get an app going.
And then scan the barcode. It's our songs. Like, we're giving
Brilliant.
away this. We shouldn't be giving away this.
Yeah, you shouldn't be giving this
It's
away.
really good.
All right. Well, in the meantime, before world domination looms, you're going on tour in America.
We are.
How you feeling?
How are you feeling?
I'm excited for you.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll be back here in rainy UK.
What are you looking forward to us doing the most?
To what you
Yeah,
doing
what's
the
your
most?
favourite
What's your favourite bit about us touring America?
Cracking America, living your dreams, buying that mansion in LA in Laurel Canyon.
Man, he's seen the PowerPoint. This is straight off the PowerPoint.
Yeah, that was part of my investigation before we came here.
I see.
That was actually I was the driver. I was wearing a mustache.
I knew we had a mole. We've been
Yeah.
talking about trying to get rid of the mole.
Yeah. All right. Well, before all that happens, these guys are going to go play the main stage. If this tent doesn't collapse in the meantime, thanks for joining us. You've been watching NME.